Alright viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. See your own boy MC Bernardino. Do you still want to come into Canada? I might tell you, you might want to think about it for the second time. I mean, you want to come into Canada. Canada is very nice, but just because of this reason I'll be giving you in this video, you might want to reconsider your stance. So I'm going to stay tuned, call your friends, call everybody around you, because coming into Canada, you might want to think about it for the second time before making the decision. So I'm going to I'll be back.
Shall we begin? Let's begin
Now look at this picture. All you can see when you open your garage, imagine opening your garage and you can see snow filling the whole of your garage. I mean, that's one of the pictures that we had over the weekend in Prince Edward Island, Newfoundland rather. Now let's see your city man there shoveling snow. I mean, you need to brace yourself up to that. Look at the old cars outside were filled up just because of the huge snow that they had in Newfoundland. I mean, for those of you that are coming to Canada, if Newfoundland is a destination, it could be anywhere. You might want to think about it again. Look at, we had a snow truck trying to clear the snow. I mean, helping people out, because people could not even go out over the weekend in Newfoundland because the snow was so huge that. But however, people planned ahead of time because most of them, they had to get their food supplies, they prepare for electricity. Look at that car, it was filled up with snow. I mean, the snow was so huge that it impeded movement. People could not move. People were just indoor all through the day. I mean, it was so sad. It was a Friday, and because of that, activity could not even happen. Those that want to go to work, they couldn't go to work. So you might want to reconsider your stand. See people shoveling snow. It was so intense. I mean, huge. Look at the snow all over on the road. There was no way you could actually drive on the snow with this. Look at that car embedded in snow. I mean, it was so massive in Newfoundland over the weekend. I mean, people complaining about it, what the weather was. And so if you want to come into Canada, once again, I'm just going to tell you, I'm not discouraging you not to come into Canada, but I'm just bringing this picture, these videos for you to actually see what you will encounter. We encounter something like this in Ontario, but to be sincere with you, we have never seen anything as huge as 93 centimeters snow in Ontario. I know we've seen like 25, 30, but not as huge as this. Was so intense over the weekend. And in Ontario too, we had something like that. As you can see in this video, fire service were called to come and help out because there were some people, they had to go to the hospital. There are those that have to go for their chemo, those that have doctor's appointments, those that were, I mean, some different kind of troubles. They had to call on the firefighters. Even it got to the point that the mayor of Newfoundland had to seek government intervention, federal government intervention, to come and help them in clearing the snow. Ontario, as you can see, Toronto was not left out too. As you can see in this video, we had our own fair share over the weekend too, but it was not as intense as that of Newfoundland. But it impeded driving too. I remember going to work, it was so stressful. I mean, so many cars, so many accidents on the road. Tow trucks, you see tow trucks on the road trying to clear the snow. Salt and so many stuff like that. So I'm just trying to bring in this video for you guys. As you can see the truth, still look at that. This was in the US to New York was not left out too. So I mean, it's something that you have to brace up, you have to think about, consider your stand. This is what you are going to see. Look at, see in this video, it was close call. As you can see there. Alright guys, I hope you actually enjoyed that video, that short clip that I brought to you. So I'm not trying to discourage you from coming into Canada, but I'm just trying to prepare your mind. I'm just trying to prepare your mind so that when you come into Canada, you actually know what you will encounter. To be sincere with you, on my first day of my arrival in Canada, I remember when I stepped out of the airport, I felt the breeze. I mean, because I came in the winter period, I came in January, so it was in the thick of winter though. So I wore a jacket, but when I stepped outside, I knew that my jacket was absolutely nothing. So guys, I'm not discouraging you from coming to Canada, but get everything you need. Get your jacket, you dress in layers, get your boots. I mean, it is very huge. Sometimes you step out of your house in the morning to go to work, but you have to factor in the time that you have to use to clear the snow and stuff like that. You need to factor it in, because if you don't factor it in, you might end up going late to work. And don't forget, when snow is on the road, you might not be able to drive as much as high as you used to drive in terms of the kilometer the mileage you used to drive to work. I mean, Sometimes you have to be going on the highway for like 20 kilometers an hour, as against maybe probably you're used to your 80 kilometers an hour that you're used to. So it is something that you need to think about. And also health-wise too, some people are not used to cold, maybe because they have some kind of disease or illness. Because of that, guys, you might want to reconsider your stand again before thinking of coming into Canada. Alright guys, it's been real. I've been keeping it real with you. If you have any question, any concern regarding this video that I brought to you on weather in Canada, as regards to the snow, winter and stuff, drop it in the comment section below, guys. I will be ready to oblige your question, to answer your question. Alright guys, till I come back to you guys with another wonderful video on Canada immigration. Stay cool, guys. Hang on. Stay out of crime. Bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, please.